Welcome to Tom and Tony's Monster Manual Jam.
Ba-ba-bum.
So what happens on Monster Manual Jam is I'm here with famed Dungeons & Dragons illustrator, Tony DiTerlizzi.
Oh, that's it? Just famed? Not award-winning, not just famed, not award-winning, no, just famed.
I'm here with
I could have 1,000 Instagram followers and I'm famous.
You don't have 1,000 Instagram followers. I've checked your account before. You got like 38. All right, and I'm Tom Angleberger, and what we're going to do here is we're going to draw monsters from the Monster Manual. But this is a Monster Manual Jam. It's a competition. The challenge here is, can Tony draw one monster before I draw 10 monsters? Now, the reason this works is because I'm really fast and Tony's really talented. So hopefully it's going to even out and be a real competition. We'll find out. Here's an example of how it works. In fact, this is from an episode where I forgot to hit the record button. So we ended up with great drawings. You'll just never get to see them being drawn. But here they are. Tony rolled up a monster, and it was the boar from the Monster Manual.
In keeping true to the spirit, we've drawn mostly just mammals.
Yes. There's been a lot of mammals in this. So Tony, show them what your boar looks like.
Here's my boar with a hobbit. I did a giant boar with a hobbit for scale. He's feeding him a carrot.
Tony drew that in about 7 minutes. In the same amount of time, I drew 10 boars. But none of mine are quite as good as Tony's. I've got one that's flying, one that's driving a moon buggy, another one is giant, and then another one of them is a were-boar. His t-shirt says, "I heart slop."
I need that shirt in my life.
That's how it works, folks. You're not going to see anything good over here, but you might see something fast. Tony, are you ready to roll us up a new monster from the Monster Manual for today's Monster Manual Jam?
I'm ready to do it, Tom. As you may or may not know, but chances are you probably know by now, there's roughly 100 pages in the Monster Manual, which means if we use the percentile die, we can determine what page we will draw from. From there, depending on how many entries, we will roll the appropriate die. Here we go, Tom. 88.
88. That sounds good.
Deep in Monster Manual territory.
Great Scott. It's 88 monsters per hour.
Okay. Great Scott.
All right. Let's see. Oh, boy. Another mammal. A skunk. That'll be really exciting.
Oh, my God. It just goes from bad to worse. I've got skunk, comma, giant, your favorite. Slithering tracker. Not even quite even sure what that is. A slug, giant. And a snake giant.
Oh my gosh. And look, if we were on the other page, we could be drawing a sphinx. But no.
Or a specter.
No, we're going to be drawing a skunk. All right, ladies and gentlemen, now Tony's going to roll another die to try to find out which of these monsters we're going to draw.
One being a skunk, 4 being the snake. I'm hoping for number 2. I don't even know what a slithering tracker is, but I'm excited to find out.
It's transparent.
Oh, it's 1. It's just a 1.
We're drawing. I can't draw skunks, Tony. All right.
Why is this even called Monster Manual Jam?
We have no choice. The rules of Monster Manual Jam do not allow for rerolls. So, Tony, go. Start drawing skunk.
Oh, my gosh. How big is it?
I don't even know what a skunk looks like. I'm not at all worried about what size it is.
Giant skunks are forest-dwelling omnivores. Blah, blah, blah. Of course, they spray. That doesn't say how big they are, but I'm guessing they're big. Giant skunk, Tom. I'm going to draw another hobbit.
Do they wear glasses?
No, I think I'm going to do a dwarf this time. A dwarf.
Okay, you're going to be a dwarf befriending one or getting skunked by one?
I think he's going to be like, uh-oh, it's skunk time. You know what's interesting about this Monster Manual Jam? We're drawing monsters I didn't even know were in the Monster Manual. I don't know about you, but
well, I've drawn all the monsters from the Monster Manual and the second one. So
that's right. I remember when you did that.
At some point, I've done this skunk before, and I didn't enjoy it then. Oh man, I've got to learn. The problem is this needs to be black, but if I spend the time coloring it in, then I'll fall way behind. So I just can't be doing that. What on earth are you drawing down there, Tony?
I'm drawing a dwarf. He's getting ready to get. It's wait for it. It's theater, Tom. You know that. This is all theater what we're doing. So I'm just spending my time drawing my dwarf. He's got his dwarf boots on. He's very excited. He was going to camp, maybe do a little adventuring, and then lo and behold,
well, I've already drawn 4 skunks. You haven't even drawn 1 skunk. So I think I'm going to win.
Wait for it. Wait for it.
Oh man, I'm getting into these skunks. I'm getting it. Do they have teeth? They have little pointy teeth, right?
I think they do.
Okay. All right, there's the required moon buggy drawing. That has to be in every one.
My brush pen is starting to lose gas. I might have to switch pens here for the next one.
What kind of brush pen are you using? Have you had good luck with those?
It's a Pentel. It worked great. I tested it out before we started, and I think it was, it had been sitting for a while, so it had plenty of ink, and now that I'm going, it's very sketchy, so I like that, but, it's almost a little too light. I want your viewers to be able to really enjoy the full gamut of my skills with monsters.
The gamut?
All right, the gamut? Is that? No, that's probably the wrong word. That's why I mostly do drawings and less writing, Tom. You know that. That was a knowing laugh.
Oh man, these skunks are something else.
Giant skunk. All right, I tried to do. I don't know exactly how to do this. Right here, I'm going to switch.
Oh, he's
giving up on.
He's pointing the wrong way, Tony. He's going to skunk somebody else.
Oh my God.
Weep, weep. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm running out of room.
So much skunk.
Have you ever been skunked, Tony?
We have a lot of skunks here in Massachusetts, and definitely out in the field behind our house. You'll smell them, but I have never experienced that. And how about you?
Not directly, but we definitely had dogs get skunked, and that's
how long does it take for the scent to wear away?
A long time.
Like a week?
Oh, yeah, good. Yeah, a week, and it lingers. Oh, it's terrible. It's terrible. Oh, I've drawn my 10 skunks, Tony. I think one of them was pretty good, and one of them is driving a moon buggy, so that's always good. But
oh, you got and you got the smell kicking. I don't have the smell on mine.
I think at least 8 of these stink.
Oh.
So, but anyway, there's what we got. There's the moon buggy one, and
who knew they would get dad jokes on top of Monster Manual?
That's not a dad joke. Come on.
Sorry. Here's mine. He's got the smell wafting.
Oh yeah, the actual poisonous cloud. That's beautiful.
He's ready to fire at will. We better roll.
Oh man, Tony, that's awesome. I love that.
Oh, thank you. Well, I love your. Is that one at the bottom one that's been run over? Or is that what? That's usually when I see a skunk. It looks like.
In fact, they've all been run over, Tony. They're deceased. It's a dead skunk in the middle of the road.
That's usually when I see them.
Oh man, oh brother. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been a foul smelling episode of Monster Manual Jam. I think once again we could agree that Tony wins on talent and I lose. All right, folks, this has been great. We will see you back here another time. Tune in the next time when Tony says,
we got to do another one?
all right, see you next time, everybody.